Welcome to the Cities XL online look. When you first select planet mode, this is what you're presented with, the list of main countries and the planets that are on there. I currently have two. One is my old city, which I'm going to be deleting and rebuilding for this tutorial / look, and the other is just one I was going to start but not got anywhere with. Basically, these planets have a lot of cities and have a lot of availability on there, so you can see just how big and popular the game is and how many people are playing. So I'm going to select my main city here, and if you remember the offline mode, the list of regions and planet things was all across the left side instead of here on the right. So you can pick what type of game you want to play. You can sort by difficulty, the type of map you want, or the regions, climate, or just the resources you want to have. As you can see here, the online map took a bit to load. Every green dot here is a city, and if you mouse over it, it tells you who the mayor is, and it tells you all the information about it. And there's a lot of cities here. Mine, I have no idea where it is off the top of my head. I just kind of browsed around because when I started, there was maybe 5 people on this planet when I first started playing on here. You can see the day-night cycle coming across, kind of fun. Down here, this is the online chat. It's open for everybody on the planet, so everybody can communicate with each other. It's kind of fun. There's some filters, friends, and things like that on there. I don't really bother with that. And let's delve right in. My city here is called Land's End. There's mine. As you can see, it's kind of busy. Normally, when this city's trading, last time I was here, you could actually see the packets fly across. As I said, I haven't been here in a while. And as you can see, I really jacked this city up. I'm in the hole as far as money goes, 7,000 a month, terrible unemployment. I have a few bonuses here that I could probably sell off, but if you look, I'm -9 on offices, -6 on fuel, power, so this city has some very poor planning, so I'm going to trash it. And we will get rid of it, and we will start Land's End all over again, and we'll load it up. Now, one thing that I suggest doing whenever you start a map, before you just start plunking down and building, take a look at your map. This is my connection off to the ocean. These are my main areas of building. So it's a pretty flat map, has a lot of good layout, a lot of good design and things to it. I personally am familiar with where the resources are on this map because I had a map here, but if we take a look, I've got oil producing in these regions. Oil producing causes pollution and annoyance to those around it, so I want to try to avoid building any residential or businesses near these areas. This one's kind of hard to get to, but this and this are probably my main regions where I'm going to want to build oil production and such. I have a tiny bit of water over here and over here, so if we combine that with my oil, I can build water in a city. That's not a big deal. So I've got some water production, and that's my only fertile land for farmland. I don't have any intercity roads or anything, but you can see where I can build them here. No highways, no railroads. Ground relief is kind of fun. Shows like a topographical map of the area. I don't really see the point to this other than it looks cool. Holiday regions. This is where I can actually build vacation spots because I'm on a little lagoon here. So these areas I want to try to keep free of pollution and nice. I'll probably build most of my city over here, and I'll probably concentrate industry over here because that's where my along this area here, because that's where my fuel production is. If we come up here, otherwise everything's the same. The only thing that's new is the chat. But if we come up here and look in the trade system, I don't have anything in my city. I can't sell anything, but if we look, it's going to connect online, and here's where we can really see the fun of the online play. These are people, we'll just load waste. These are people who want to sell waste, and you can see waste is something that is pretty hard to come by right now. Cheapest waste you can buy are individual at 70 credits. Then there's this guy who wants to sell a bunch, 3 waste credits at 73, and so on and so forth up. Whereas this guy, Omnicorp, is selling at 150, which is ridiculous. And if you look at Omnicorp here, they only want to buy at 16, which is ridiculous. I think they need to fix that. And I did go over that in my offline video, but these are the people here who want to buy. They don't want to buy it very much, so they've just put a token out there. I want to buy at X price. So that's something you can do over here. You can say, I want to buy one token at X amount of money and put it out there, or you want to sell it. And so anybody can just come in here, oh, this guy looks like he's selling at the right, so I'll just click him and make an offer, and boom, it goes. These offers also do expire after a certain time period, so you kind of have to monitor your tokens and things that are happening, because they do expire unless they change that. I don't know if I like the expiration or not, but it has potential to be good and bad. So you can see the dynamic changes here. As more and more people have a specific product available, like me here, farmland, these people want to buy farmland food, so you can see they're buying cheap. And these are the guys who want to sell it, and they're not wanting to sell that cheap. This guy wants to sell 5 at 36. That's not a bad price if you need 5. 1 at 40, that's not too bad, considering Omnicorp, 150. Getting ridiculous, so. The online trade can be very fun in this because people actually do have inflation. They need this, they need that, they want this, and so forth. So most people are going to want to buy at the cheapest price because not everybody's the same age group or doesn't have the right amount of experience to understand that people don't want to sell all their food for 5.5 of a credit. That's ridiculous. So holidays here look a little more reasonable. 20 credits for 5 holidays. That's not a bad price if you want to buy it. However, the cheapest sale is 50 credits for 1 holiday. It's pretty pricey. This is where you can kind of enjoy offline mode a little more because you don't have to spend that much money. Omnicorp, yeah, they don't buy at anything, but it's a fixed price, so you kind of know what you're getting into. Here, you can sometimes wait a little while because it is dynamic and it does change. However, there's no guarantee that it's going to change for the better or the worse. It might not change at all, which can turn some people off like me, because personally, people are kind of ridiculous in some of the things they want. They want to sell everything at the highest price possible, but then that same person wants to turn around and buy it the cheapest. They don't understand it's give and take, and so that can somewhat kill the overall dynamics of that portion. So come down here and look at the map. This one's got a lot more topographical depth to it than my other one. My other city just had a few hills and everything else was flat, so this is a very pretty area. I look forward to getting a city going here, and I think we'll start that now.